here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass complete on the crosser. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Crispin. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackler.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A short completion to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is caught. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Crispin. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on, then booted away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Crispin. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Motion out of bounds, close to the end zone. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And
there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Harrison. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They try to sneak it for the first. And the Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Sun Devils line up with a 1st and goal. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Caught quickly. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, ASU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And this one is caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They'll go hurry up here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. On first and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That play makes it second and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Can he make it to the marker? Inside the 35. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Harrison. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. We pause and play here as the offense takes a timeout. The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He goes down. They'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Finding space at the 20. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Oh, he throws it back. He's running out of time here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. He's swarmed by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. The Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's found some room at the 45. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Is incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fourth down completion to the running back. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, LSU, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Handoff to the back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They'll try the left side with a toss. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Now here's the toss play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Sun Devils will have to kick this away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Breaks loose at the 45. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game. And he's back to throw again on second down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. After a short return, he's tackled at the 8. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Incompletion makes it second down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Back to throw again. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Here's the handoff on a counter.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. And the back now goes in motion. Oh, it's a double pass. Receiver makes the catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's forced some goal. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he's shooting.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he converts the 2-point try. Now a 13-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 22.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Harrison. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a first down at the 41. And the Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.